Hello? Hello? I can't.
Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear me? Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, Hazel.
Is that muted? I can't see chat. I'm ignoring everybody. Please don't hate me. Come on, please chat.
Bashful, can you hear us? I hadn't heard Bashful.
That's for me.
Hey, Black Widow.
I'm coming in chat, y'all. I'm coming. I'm a little sleep. It's been a long day.
Y'all forgive the way I look. I'm in my cleaning gear. So.
Holy shit, we're at 900.
We are?
Uh-huh.
That is awesome. What's going on with Bashful? Is she muted or something?
I don't know. Hello, Hazel. Hello, Black Widow. There are 6 people in chat. I know there may not be a lot of people here because Ken's live, but hey, we still gonna do our sex trivia because that's what we do at Roundtable.
I need it tonight, man. Today's been a rough day.
Well, Bashful gave us a tea last night and informed us that when men get hard, not only is it their balls and their dick that gets hot, so there's their nose. So for all of Mugsy's live stream, I was doing this with my nose.
There we go. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep, we can hear you, Mugsy. We can hear you. Oh shit, we almost got everybody.
Hey.
Hello, Bashful.
Hey, Kay. Now we need Mark. And we should have Skeeter's ass up here for sex trivia since you know he got all them damn kids. He should be a fucking expert.
I figured he would be up here with what we're talking about. He loves these type of topics.
Yeah.
Can't see the chat. What the hell?
Look at you. You're not in your normal spot, Kay.
Ow. I'm not even in my normal house.
Tell your mom I said happy birthday.
I will definitely do that.
You're perfect.
I'll tell bitchin' my happy birthday. Well, we're gonna live stream on her birthday. I know. Oh, good Lord. You can't see because obviously the light is red here. Right?
It's purple.
Ma doesn't do normal lamps around here. Trust me.
It looks purple.
They're all these LED lights.
It looks cool though. It looks great for you. I like the color.
I know I look good in red.
Aww.
No, you can't see it, but I heard the sun. Like I slept on this side of my face the whole night, and I hurt myself, and it hurts over here.
I gotta
Well,
mute
oh my
myself.
gosh.
So I can...
I wish Lauren was here. I really do. Hold on. Let me show you this. Where's the... Oh, there's the turnaround button. Maybe.
Hi, Bunny.
Lisa said hi, Bunny. Look at that.
Loud.
Aww.
Loud.
Yeah.
Loud.
Hi, ladies. Yeah.
Hey, Bonnie.
And then they have like this. Oh, damn it. Sorry, I was looking at my screen while I was doing it. They have like this dirty pig.
Oh, it's a game. I thought you guys had a real new game.
No, it's a game. Yeah.
Oh,
They have.
now I
weird-
can tell it's a game.
Yeah, they have this
Hello,
weird.
Sandra. Now. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave. I was mesmerized by the bird.
Yeah, I don't have my chat tonight. My other phone
Hey,
is
Sandra.
still packed up somewhere. Yeah, I'm playing World of Warcraft. I normally don't want to come over, but I felt the need to play it this time. But don't worry, you guys.
So, okay, while we're waiting, I don't know if people will come and chat. We need our tech support, and that would be you. We having a small problem.
What's going on?
Our 24-hour live stream isn't downloading because it's too much, and YouTube can't download the whole 24-hour live stream. So somehow, some way, we got to get it off YouTube, edit it, and split it in half.
I don't think there's a way to download it unless you do it personally. The 24-hour live stream won't download because it's the full 24 hours on one stream. I don't know if there's a way that you can download it from your side and split it up. Other than that, I seriously don't know. YouTube just does us dirty.
Yeah, see, I was asking my husband about that, and he said she wouldn't even be able to email it to anybody to get them to do it because it would take so long in an email also.
Right?
Yeah.
So you would have to be talked through a way to do it on your computer.
Yep.
Jared, I'm wearing my shower cap because I'm in the tub.
Beautiful.
I thought you had hair curlers in at the beginning.
We said, Jared.
Well, my thought was that since we're doing sex trivia, I'd do something that was like totally unsexy, so I'd wear like a shower cap. I wish I had like a grandma bathing suit, but
Oh, that'd be awesome. Actually,
it would have been awesome, but I didn't.
I actually have my grandma's bathing suits.
Yeah, I want one that has like the long sleeves and all that stuff, you know, like they wear like in the way all day.
Yeah.
And how can we have a sex trivia hosted by Bashel and not have it in her infamous bathtub? Just say it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right.
Right.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Jared.
Hey, Jared. Hey, Joe.
I actually do have bubbles too, but you can't see them. But I got bubbles.
She got bubbles in her and a cigarette. Look at this. It's like fucking pig bunny. It's Housewives of Tennessee.
That's right. Indiana.
Indiana right now, but you know.
Oh, oh my gosh, the chickens are going to kill me. I did not mean to attack the chickens, and now the chickens have a vendetta.
Okay, you're going to participate in this sex trivia, or you're just going to completely ignore it?
I am going to participate.
Oh, I'm so proud of Kay.
Does the chickens look like this?
Kay, look at Muggsy's picture.
What?
Hold on, I'm about to present Muggsy because he's the chicken fucker. Hold on. Go, show it, Muggs. Show it.
Talking about the bathtub again? No.
Hey, look.
Kay, look. Muggsy's the chicken fucker.
I know, I see. That's why I said, what the hell?
Isn't that so cool?
Yes, it is.
It is not cool.
It is.
It is cool.
I want to readjust my camera here.
Hello, Dustin. Of course you would pop in because you saw sex. I saw check sex and I was triggered.
Oh yeah, I gotta.
Hey,
Dude,
Dustin.
Hi, Dustin.
you can
Sorry, I don't
unpresent me
have
now.
You can see the tub now, huh? Wait.
I'm on the Megatron.
I've
Oh,
got
yeah.
to.
It's a nice view.
Oh, gotta be silly. Got to be silly, or we wouldn't be the round table, right?
I'm still presented.
Aha! There we go. I was wondering when it was gonna show up. That y'all forgot me in the basement. I was on like, what the hell?
Alright, I'll be
Oh.
real quick.
I was like, not torch, can you please?
Stick with it. Said, well, I was gonna go to sleep, and then this happened.
Yeah.
What? You said sex. The round table's back on sex. Oh, I gotta be there. I'm gonna crack open another beer and puff on a cigarette. Yeah, Kirsty, back in the day, we used to have a chat line people could call into, and we got rid of it for a while for reasons, and now we have a chat line again, and that's the chat line number that's in the chat. Well, Kirsty, we're in the same boat. I love sex too, and I can't get it, so
Ah,
just
I
saying.
don't want it. I'm perfectly happy without it.
I'm perfectly unhappy without it.
I'm still presented, I think.
Oh shit, Murder.
Dragon Slayers.
Good shit.
Oh yeah, you are.
Ugh, damn, I need to.
There we go.
There you go.
I'm liking this one on here.
I just
Hello?
realized.
Welcome.
I hope Mom knows her chair is going to be soggy later.
Hi, Steve. How are you, darling? Thank you for popping in. It's been a while. Been a while, sweetheart.
Okay, never mind. I can get it from here.
My headphones.
I don't know if that goat's name is Kickers or Knickers.
I think it should be Knickers because it just sounds cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, stick with it. I used to call chat lines the days I used to complete mess, and I still hold that title. Oh. All right, stick with it. We'll be here. Jared, what does the title say? It's the round table sex trivia with Bashful in her favorite bathtub. It's not hard, Jared. Yeah, she's really in the bathtub, Jared. What the fuck is?
I have bubbles, Jared.
Haha, this is the fucking
What the heck?
Let's put emojis in the chat so maybe then Jared gets she's in a fucking bathtub.
I figured you was just sitting in the bathtub, but you really do
I just
have
said that.
bubbles. in
That would
water.
be horrible. Why would I do that?
Let's hope your laptop don't fall in.
And I pushed it back far enough that it won't. I was gonna say.
Fur. She's about to say fur.
I was about to say
Her country twang was about to come out.
it was. That happens every once in a while. No, I don't have coffee in it because this thing needs to be redone because it's a
Bashful.
bathtub, and I don't want to stain it before he redoes it. So I haven't used coffee in it yet.
Hey, they're not just in there.
I see bubbles floating around.
I got bubbles. I got vinegar, and I got bubble bath, and I got.
I love bubbles in my bath.
So I can be nice and soft when I get out.
So hey, look. What's that?
You didn't notice me being in. Why do you think I was wearing a shower cap, Dustin? Like.
Hello, Doug Sweeney. Mark, you sound robotic.
Oh, Bashful in her bathtub.
Oh my God.
We had to make it funny. It wouldn't just be boring with just sex trivia. Like.
Yeah, have to
Funny.
spice up the sexual trivia.
Right, right.
You're gonna spice up your sex life with funnies? I said sex up the sexual trivia. No, it shouldn't say anything about bunnies. She's a bathtub.
Joe, after the sex trivia, you're more than welcome to come up here. But right now we're gonna do the sex trivia thing with the roundtable members, and then we'll invite guests up.
Answers premature ejaculation into the coffee cup.
Hello, not a good gamer. Sausages to you. The sausage king has arrived.
Yep.
I don't want boneless babies in my coffee.
You don't want boneless babies in your coffee.
I'm gonna spit my coffee up, baby K.
Hey, I got some coffee, but I ain't got no sugar.
I don't need boneless babies cooking in my coffee.
All right, so are we ready to start the sex trivia?
Sure, let's
If
hit
you
it.
are. So, are the people on panel going to answer too, or just the ones in the chat?
I think we should give the people in the chat a chance to answer before we answer.
Donkey! Oh, sorry.
I agree. All right.
I agree.
So, question number 1. What was the first X-rated cartoon character? Or cartoon. It's cartoon character too, but what was the first X-rated cartoon?
I know that one.
You can't answer. You gotta give the chat time first.
Oh. Hey, these are the ones I was about to ask you if I could say.
Mhm.
You was going to ask these two?
Yeah.
I mixed up a whole bunch of different ones from different different websites.
All right. So again.
Yeah. Anybody in the chat knows? Mickey Mouse? No, it wasn't Mickey Mouse.
Jared said South Park.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it wasn't South Park. Gotta think old.
Oh. Oh.
Baby.
Little one crying.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta think really, really old back in the day. Kind of old. Black and white. Black and white old.
Yeah, black and white old.
Can I answer when we're ready?
Yeah,
Answer
when
that.
you were ready.
Sorry, I was busy, so I didn't even hear the question.
Was
What
it
is
Muggsy?
it?
No, it wasn't Muggsy.
Is it Betty Boop?
Huh?
No.
Oh,
Is
was
it Betty Boop? Okay.
Nope.
Can I
What was
answer?
it, Mark?
Can I answer?
Yeah, go on.
No, it's
I know.
It was a
Sure.
cat. It was a cat, but I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
Phyllis.
Yep.
It was a cat, but I can't think of his name at all.
Phyllis the cat.
was it
Not
Fritz the
Felix.
cat?
Captain said it. It's Felix the
It
cat.
was Fritz the cat.
Oh,
Not
Fritz the
Fritz.
cat.
Hello, Hot Rod.
Hey, Hot Ron.
No, it was Fritz
Uh,
the cat.
Wait, so I got it right?
yeah.
Does that mean I get a point?
Yeah,
Twin.
No, because you're looking it up.
yeah, you're Googling. That's not fair.
How can I Google? I'm playing a game. See?
Yeah, she's got her.
Twin, I'm leaving you as a host because I gotta go take care of the baby. So if anyone comes into the basement, you just gotta let them
No,
in.
don't present me though.
Okay.
Real.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
that's
I
what
forgot.
it's
Whenever I ask questions, it's gonna do that.
Wait,
Okay, you're showing the answers.
Huh?
You're showing the answers.
Oh fuck, I can't do that. Okay. What did Socrates, Aristotle, and Janis Joplin all have in common?
Oh, I just read that one just like 15 minutes ago.
You cheated. That's not fair.
These were the ones I was gonna ask.
no, it's fine.
Did
I was
everybody in chat hear the
vaccinated.
question? What did Socrates, Aristotle, and Janis Joplin all have in common? Why'd you delete your answer there, not a great gamer?
Yeah, I deleted so fast I couldn't even read it.
Mm-mm.
He might have said they're soft.
It's 3 of them, gamers. So nope, it wasn't. They all liked anal sex. Tragic death. No, this is a sex trivia, so it involves sex.
Car doors. No, I'm just kidding.
Hard doors. Not Florida.
They all loved it in the ass. They might have all loved it in the ass, but that's not the answer to this question.
Oh my lord.
Would anybody on panel want to guess?
Were they all love gods? Or gods of love? Or
No. Bugsy, you want to guess?
Let's see. They were bisexual.
There you go. They were all bisexual.
what?
Bugsy.
How could I have missed that? Like,
Okay.
I know a lot about, like,
I got one.
ugh,
Okay.
I've disappointed myself.
You got one, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the name for a special vibrator worn with straps?
We did read the same website because that's one of the ones I have on my list too. So what is the name of a special vibrator worn with straps?
Oh,
It's Purdy. A G-strap?
Purdy.
No. A strap-on? It's a vibrator. It's a special vibrator worn
The
with
strap.
straps. Strap-on gun smasher.
oh my god.
That's close, gamers. That's close.
It's really close.
Joe doesn't know.
Can I say it? No.
I don't know.
Kay doesn't know.
Wait, what was the question? What was the question? I want a chance.
Okay.
Okay. It says. Oh, where'd it go? Or you say it.
What is the name of a special vibrator worn with straps? The jackhammer. Wrong.
Here you go.
I can't answer this one. In fairness, I can't answer this one because I know the answer because Mark told me it earlier. So
It's
continue.
bird.
I already know the answer.
Yeah, nobody's guessed, so
A butterfly.
I call it a clamshell.
A clamshell?
I know it as a butterfly, so I guess there's multiple versions.
No, it's the butterfly. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the
Dawn knew.
I knew.
butterfly.
Dawn. Of course, Dawn knew.
The
Out
simple
of
sledgehammer.
respect, I was waiting for everybody else. I knew.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair when you ask questions like that for me to answer before anybody else.
Not a great gamer. The sinful sledgehammer.
He's got some good names for some toys, let me tell you. Okay.
Dawn said the cute.
The
Yeah.
egg beater. Not a great gamer called it egg. Said egg beater.
An egg beater. Okay. What sport has what is called a sex allowance?
What sport has what has
Okay.
Helen?
Which sport has what is called a sex allowance?
Where does sports come in freaking sex?
Well, shush, Muggsy, and let the chat try to figure it out.
There is a sport in which there is a terminology that is used as
I
sex
might know.
Water
Well, we
polo.
we gotta let the chat answer first. Roundtable.
I'm not saying nothing.
Not cricket.
Jared, I don't think Ken would really be into this. Anthony, yes. Ken, no. After every successful bowl, dick out, helicopter.
Let him be. Let's see Tim over there.
Fishing? No, not fishing. Dominatrix? No.
Fishing.
Okay, I'm going to give you a little hint. It is a sport that people bet on.
Laura wants you to ask the question again, Bashel.
Okay. Which sport has what is called a sex allowance? Do I know what this is? No, but I know because I didn't go that far into it, but I know what sport it is. But I don't know what sex allowance means in this sport. I should have looked that up.
Star Wars.
Hot Rod said horse racing.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
Hot Rod, ding, 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 ding.
I was thinking of it. I was just waiting for you to say
Horse racing.
channel to yeah.
I thought it was that lingerie football.
I guess it kind of makes sense, you know, you're going like this, so I can see it. All right, come on, continue.
Okay.
Huh.
Kay, why don't you look that up and see what that actually means in horse racing?
Okay, hold on. Well, hold on.
Okay. This should be an easy one. What region in the U.S. is thought to have the sexiest accent?
In the U.S.
The first Roundtable,
So
lingerie football.
let me read again. What region in the U.S. is thought to have the sexiest accent?
So I found out the answer.
Can I type it in chat?
No, it's a U.S. It's in the U.S. So is it east, west?
Oh, the U.S. Dang it, I don't know.
Which region? There you go, the southern region. That's absolutely right.
Yay, boy!
That's why the company I worked for was called Southern Spice, and that's why.
Okay, and Kay has your answer.
Okay, what's our answer?
Okay, the answer, sex allowance in horse racing, it's female horses, fillies, and mares, according to their age and the time of year, are allowed to carry 3 to 5 pounds when racing against males.
Okay. All right.
Can I say one?
Six, I guess.
Mark wants to ask a trivia question. He
Go
wants
for
to
it, Mark.
answer aloud.
In which country are condoms most commonly used?
Not China.
Obviously not in Ohio neither. Obviously not in Ohio neither. Skeeter got 5 fucking kids.
Did y'all hear the question in chat?
In what country are condoms most commonly used? Yep, Jared said it.
Yep, Japan.
Oh,
And why?
Yeah, why?
I have a feeling it's because they are not allowed to have more than a certain amount of kids
One
at a
kid?
time. Population.
No, it's because they're sold door to door by pretty girls.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a condom because a pretty girl sold me one.
There you go.
Or
The fuck?
maybe
I
the
mean, they
fact-
do sell panties out of like machines and shit
machines.
there, so
Yeah.
well, they're used high school girl panties too.
Right. Or so they say.
Lori
Okay.
said, I feel like I'm learning so much.
Yes, Lori, that is what the round table is here for. We
That's
keep
exactly
telling
right.
everybody we are an educational stream.
Now this is a little bit scary. Every day, 2,700 Americans find out they have what disease?
200, what? Repeat the question.
Every day, 2,700 Americans find out they have what disease?
I know the answer, but I'm not saying that.
I think I know the answer, but I'm gonna wait to see if the chat gets it first.
Oh, I might know.
The sexual transmitted disease, you all.
No, Lori, no, Lori, it's a sexually transmitted disease.
Hello, Redneck Raiders.
Thank you, Rednecks, for rating us. Thank you. Feel free to join into the sex trivia.
No, not AIDS.
No.
Nope, not AIDS.
Can I say it?
Give them just a few more minutes to get through, though.
Thank you, all the Rednecks. Yes, Harvard. That's right.
Herpes, no.
No.
No,
Y'all
chlamydia,
getting
on it.
closer. You're getting a little bit closer.
I just can't get clean to laugh out loud. Chlamydia.
No.
So there's only a couple more left.
I know what it is.
No.
Syphilis,
That is
Crabs.
crab.
Crabs.
Yeah, she put it with
All
crab.
right, Lexi, what is it? Warts? Nope, not warts.
No.
Is humane papillomavirus.
Gonorrhea.
Nope.
Dang it.
It's
Is
not
it not-
HPV.
And
It's gonorrhea.
It's gonorrhea.
Hot Rod got it. He just didn't spell it quite correctly, but yeah, that's what he's going for. Gonorrhea.
Okay, so it was gonosyphic crabbeover herpes chlamydia.
Thank you,
What?
all you. Thank you, all you Raiders. Thank you, the rednecks. Thank you. Have a great stream. We'll be over here talking naughty.
All right.
Don't feel bad, Hot Rod. I can't spell neither.
Yeah, me neither.
I thought it was the
Yeah,
same as Muggsy thought because that is one of the most diagnosed.
It is.
I got myself an education, but I can't spell for shit.
Thank you, Ken.
Thanks,
I think
Ken.
that it's the most talked about right now because it's something that they can give shots and prevent and whatever. But according to this, that's the most, or that there's more than 200 or 2,700.
Or it could be
Find
because
out they have
it could be because males are carriers, but they don't actually get it. That could be
Right.
why it's gonorrhea instead.
Right. It didn't say it was the most
Oh, it just said
that's the number of people every day in the U.S. that get it. So it didn't say it was the most diagnosed or whatever.
Thank you, Jared.
What TV character, and this is an old TV show, but what TV character must have sex every 7 years?
What the hell?
Is it Arch? Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I said what the hell when I read it.
I don't remember this being part of the show, but I didn't watch that show very often, so. But what TV character must have sex every 7 years?
The only thing that can pop in my mind is a cartoon for some reason.
Huh?
Cartoon, Muggsy cartoons.
Hey, gamer, I'm working on my 7 years.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get my drink.
It ain't me neither, Gamer. I'm crying out every 15 minutes too. Help, 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 you on the help of it. Rory said Mork and Mindy.
Nope, not Mork and Mindy.
I was about to fucking read Mark's comment like a jackass.
It's not it either.
Run down.
you know the answer, so you can't say it because you read the same.
Yeah,
I got a bad memory. I don't remember shit.
I'm gonna have to get to the ones that you didn't find.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know. I don't know how many websites you looked at.
I looked at 4, but only found one good one.
Well, I wrote down questions. I didn't write down all the questions off that one website. I just picked out the ones I liked, and then I.
Travis said Fred Flintstone.
No, not Fred
Can you give us a
Flintstone.
hint?
Cartoon or reality?
It was a show about people in space.
Aww. It's with Robin Williams, and I can't remember this show. Right?
And
Is it a cartoon or a regular show?
it's a regular TV show, and the characters on Big Bang Theory are obsessed with. Yep.
I was about to say Hot Rod just said it. When you said that, I knew exactly who it was.
Spock. Yep, Dr. Spock had to have sex every 7 years.
If I heard them talking about sex in fucking Star Trek, maybe I would have paid attention to the show more often. Shit.
I love the show, but I don't remember that.
I think I kind of remember. I think I remember something about that. Like they mentioned it once or twice.
Okay, so how many zeros are in 1/6,000,000? How many zeros are in 1/6,000,000?
What, Dustin?
Nope, not 10.
Mark, you call it round table. Stop going in chat and answering.
Hey, every time I unmute it just sounds like everybody's robotic, so I can't.
Yep, there's a lot, but nope, not 15. 69. That should be right, gamer. That should
Yes,
be the answer.
that should be the answer. I like the number 69.
So it's higher than 20, but lower than 69. 21, getting closer.
Mm-hmm.
24. No. It's in the 20s. There you go. 27.
Oh, you got another woo! Woo!
Hey, Lori. They need to change the 49ers to the 69ers. Yeah, there you go, Hot Rod.
Don't you start, Hot Rod. Don't you start.
All right, so psychologists say that men who do this during sex are insecure. What do they do? Psychologists say men that do this during sex are insecure. What do they do? Call you mommy? Oh my god. Yes. Yes,
Cry.
get here. That's it. No.
You said it. I was about to say you got it right. But
No.
What was it?
Okay. Psychologists say that men who do this during sex are insecure. So a lot of men in porn actually do this.
Dustin said have sex with the lights off.
No, not
So,
masturbate.
Mark, stop answering in the chat.
If a
That's
guy
like,
masturbates while he's having sex, borrow a tampon. Oh my god.
Borrow a tampon.
I don't even know the answer. I'm just throwing out stuff.
Texas read Facebook, he says.
blow over your face.
Gross.
Oh my God, gamer.
Okay, I'm going to give you all a hint. It has something to do with leaving a certain item of clothes on.
Ah, I got it.
So they leave a certain item of clothes on when they're having sex. And again, a lot of guys in porn do that for some reason.
They're dry humping. Oh,
Yep, there you go, Hot Rod. They leave their socks on. So
Hey, how's that
Hey.
insecurity if they leave their socks on?
if you leave your socks on while you're having sex, that means you're insecure.
About what? Your feet?
I don't know.
I hate feet. So keep your socks on. We good.
What does
you
it
know how
mean?
weird that would feel?
Well, what does it mean if a woman's wearing high heels?
What?
So what does it mean if the woman's wearing high heels?
Oh, well, that's just a turn on a guy, though.
Right.
Guys like high heels.
Well, Lori, that would be some big insecurities if they trying to fuck you with the underwear still on, trying to get it through a little pee-pee hole.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay, so this one I'm going to give you all like A, B, C, D answers, and then you can guess which one. What percentage of people like dirty talk during sex? Is it A, 27%, B, 48%, C, 10%, or D, 58%? So what?
I didn't know we had them.
Huh?
I didn't know we had them.
What percentage of people like dirty talk during sex? 27%, 48%, 10%, or 58%? Dar says B, Jarrett says A, and Lori got it again, 58%. I was really surprised by that.
I was too.
I'm surprised at that many. I mean, Yeah, we ain't gonna go into all that, but whatever.
No, you get the gold star.
Yay! You're doing great! Yay!
Good. She's gonna
We
read.
would offer you a prize, but we some poor motherfuckers, so we'll just go, yay!
I'm not liking this because I don't know shit.
In Arizona, you can have no more than 2 of these in your house, or it's considered to be a brothel.
What?
Oh my God, dog. Dog said, I don't know. Usually they are gagged and I'm the one talking up.
Right?
There's our dominatrix.
Mm.
No, let me read the question. Yep, Dar got it right. It's a vibrator or dildo. Yeah. In
Of
Arizona,
course, dog got
no
it.
more than 2 dildos or vibrators in your house, or it's considered a brothel.
Dustin said prostitute.
Well, fuck, I got a brothel in my house.
Oh,
Where's my money?
gamer.
Asian slaves. What the fuck?
Okay. What profession uses the term sextile? What profession uses the term sextile?
Oh, wait. I think I know.
You gotta wait though.
I know.
Maury said, this is hilarious.
Star Wars.
Everything is Star Wars, the gamer. I've seen him put that up like 3 times.
Jared, I'm in the middle of a live stream doing sex trivia. I'm trying to participate. I can't read fucking Facebook.
Let me read it again. What profession uses the term sextile? Astronomy. There you go, Hot Rod.
Yay!
I don't know what it
Hello.
means or what it is, but they use it
I was going to say a sexy roofer.
as sexy. Ooh. I used to have a crush on a sexy roofer. Ooh. That was a good,
Plumbing.
that was a good
Maury said plumbing.
plumbing. Yeah, they probably should.
See, there's
Use.
Okay, what is the most often ordered item from the sex catalogs? What are the most often ordered items from the sex catalogs? This should be easy. Okay, give me a second, Jared, then you can ask yours.
Dog said lotion.
No.
Star Wars on DVD.
Dildos and butt plugs? No.
It was that Star Wars vibrator I seen, right?
Dog said panties. Jared said lube.
I didn't. Well, I think Lisa would have to
Star Wars on Blu-ray.
see that, Dustin.
Dustin, I'll check. I'm sorry, I haven't really been on. I'll check.
Videos.
Did you
All
put
right.
it back as host? Because I just got one and it doesn't say who it is, Lisa.
Oh, Lord. No, hold please. I didn't do that.
All right. This is something that people should use more of. There
Condom.
you go, Jared. Condoms. Very good, Jared.
Jared's got 2.
Mines, but I didn't know they were ordered off.
I wouldn't. I didn't think about those. Honestly, I did not think about that being what was ordered off catalogs. I was thinking of something totally different.
The
Star
complete
said-
answer was like novelty condoms, but I didn't figure anybody would get novelty, so.
That's fine. That's pretty much the same. Dar said whips. That's you, Dar. That's all you.
All right. 30% of women have done this, but only 10% of them do it on a regular basis. I feel sorry for people.
So
I know what that is, and I know. I'm almost sure I know what it is, and I'm gonna stop, wait, and then I'll
Paint their
explain.
toenails.
No. 30% of women have done this, but only 10% do it on a regular basis.
Hot rods and masturbate.
No, more than 30% of women masturbate. And
At Roundtable,
10% do it on a regular. They may not say they do it, but
at Roundtable, remember there's about a 30-second delay from us
Go
on
shopping.
Zoom to YouTube. So just remember that.
Nope. Not go shopping. It's sexual. Slick dick.
Mark.
Rory, I would have to agree with you with that because there's so many females out there talking about, I don't suck dick, and they suck dick.
Massachusetts.
Anybody want to guess on the panel? Come.
Star said. I think
That's close. That's close.
Does it have to do with boneless babies?
Well, no, women don't have the homeless babies. They're okay.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But guys, no. No, Dara's close with her answer.
Can you repeat the question?
Okay. 30% of women have done it, but only 10% do it on a regular basis.
Lace with Lacey.
Lacey said squirt.
Nope. No, Dara's closer.
Hey, Lace with Lacey. So is it have an orgasm?
The climax. I don't know.
Climax, orgasm.
Have multiple orgasms.
Wow.
That's a shame that only 10% do that.
I know. God damn it, man. Work on it. Let's go.
A little shocked.
Step your game up.
I shouldn't be shocked,
Why
but
are you yelling?
Faking orgasm?
Fake an
It's
orgasm.
upsetting. It's upsetting.
No,
It's upsetting.
Dustin, like probably 90% of women fake orgasms and probably like 50% of them do it on a regular basis.
Boy, that's a good one, too. That's a good one, too.
Use protection. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Hugh Hefner's plane was named what?
Hugh
You
Hefner's
said
plane?
what?
Named what?
Hugh Hefner's plane was named what? Orgasms?
I know how, Lori.
That's not on the
Lori.
list.
Oh, sorry, Jared. Let him answer this one and then you can ask yours. I forgot. I'm sorry. Okay. Hugh Hefner's plane was named what?
Playboy.
You're on panel. You can't answer until the chat does.
Well, they're just throwing answers out there.
You're not supposed to throw nothing out there until our guest, our chat answers.
Because
Well, I
it's not
suck at this. I don't like multiple choices.
The Playboy? Nope. Okay, Lace with Lacey has got one word of it. There you go. Big Bunny. Hot Rod knew. Okay, Jared, ask your question.
Big Bunny. Go Hot Rod. Yay, Hot Rod.
Hot Rod knows his history. Shit.
Hot Rod
not-
Nori's getting it done.
Hot Rod knows his Playboy. That's different. Every man knows their Playboy.
What percentage of men in relationships always have an orgasm during sex? The fuck?
Every one of them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Men worry about coming before they care about the woman, most of them. So
All right, Jimmy, listen up. What percentage of men in relationships always have an orgasm during sex?
100%.
Jimmy.
Don't worry about the people on panel. Answer the questions. I was just kidding. 96, 100%, 75. Damn, this is
I'm with you, Roy. And Jimmy!
Jimmy!
65%, Jimmy says. Lori
At
says
first, I
99.
thought you guys said Jenny, not Jimmy.
Jenny.
You know it's true though, Dustin. Most men don't give a fuck. They make sure they get their nut up.
I've never had an orgasm. I just. God damn it. What are you laughing at? When's the last time you had some, Mugs?
I don't know.
He was in jail for 30 days. Calm down, Papa. He was in jail for 30 days.
Did I miss
but
Jared's?
Bash will take a guess.
Say it again. Hot Rod missed the question.
Oh, take a
Okay.
guess.
It says, what percentage of men in relationships always have an orgasm during sex?
What percentage?
69%.
And Muggsy,
I'm gonna say 75%.
I'm gonna say
75%.
because the women
Lacey
have
said
the
it.
dick.
Laced with Lacey said 75%.
Oh, she said 75, so I'll
and
say
Jared, don't drag this out, Jared. All right, continue.
73%.
73.
I'm gonna say
Close.
0 because the women own their dicks after the relationship begins.
Lori's right. 55% or 75? Which one?
Lori said 75, and Lacey with Lacey said 75 at the same time.
So none of is that the right answer?
Type it in chat, Jared. What's the percent?
What's the percentage, Jared?
75%.
85.
75%.
I feel sorry for the other guys.
What does the word what does, okay, let me say it this way. What is pegging?
What pegging? Somebody
What
write in
is
on actual
hell?
Google.
what is pegging?
That's a term I've never heard of.
You've never heard of pegging?
No.
Me?
And that's a shocking one for me because I usually
75%, Jimmy. That was the answer. I should have probably asked this a different way because that's going to be a long thing to type out, but
I'm curious about this pegging.
Dar said fucking a guy in the ass.
there you go. That's it. That works.
I knew that.
So
Okay.
now,
Actually, now that I think about it, I actually did know the term.
so
I
now
should
the
know
next
well.
time we have a conversation about me sticking two fingers up Mark, I'm gonna call it pegging. It sounds so much better.
Well, it says you're supposed to use a strap on to penetrate a man.
That's what Hot Rod said.
Yeah.
This is a girl giving a man. Hot Rod, are you? Because your terms are coming out. So are you actually Googling this shit?
Oh.
I'm checking all of you right now.
When two women rub their genitalia together, what is the correct terminology?
I know, but I gotta wait.
You know what it is?
Okay,
Wait, I think I know.
we gotta wait.
I know.
We'll let Mosey say first because I bet Mosey don't know what it's called. I say Kay does know.
I might know.
Nope, it's not scissoring.
That's not the correct term. That is the
Correct
slang term.
terminology.
Well, I don't know the correct term then.
Then I don't know the actual term.
Kay, do you know the correct term, or was that what she's gonna say too?
Yep.
I don't know the correct term for it.
You don't know the correct term.
Unless it's something along the lines of muff rubbing or something.
Jimmy said moan the law. I'm not a great gamer. Said clunge rubbing. Oh my god, I can't.
Tongue rubbing. Cup
Suction.
Oh my god.
Coca-Cola. Dot.
No. Oh.
Dry humping.
Slapping muffs. Hell yeah.
Fucking nope.
Burger.
Burger munching.
All right, I'm going to actually play the
Full of fish.
pronunciation for it, because I just don't want to say it wrong. So,
Lacey with Lacey said carpet burn. Not a good gamer said a bed full of fish. Hot Rod said carpet cleaning.
yeah, nobody's gonna guess this one. This one's a weird word.
Butt bumping.
All right, here you go.
Tribidism.
Tribidism.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would have got that one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tribidism.
What the fuck? Quitting. Quitting. Starts with an F.
No, it starts with a T. It's Tribadism. Tribidism.
Tribidism?
Yeah.
Not a great gamer said, I hope y'all got a bucket.
All right. There were some people that already heard this question and answer last night because I gave Nancy kind of a sample of one of the questions I was going to ask. So
Here's what Lazy said, can I buy a vowel?
Muggsy, you can't ask this question. You can't answer this question because I know you heard
I
it.
can't neither. I can't neither.
Okay.
Yes, Star, it is the same as scissoring. It's just the actual term.
I don't know why that shit with Lazy has me dying right now. Can I buy a vowel? Can I call a friend? Okay, go on.
Okay. Other than the genitalia and the breast, what is the only other body part routinely that swells during sex?
Oh, you told me that earlier, so I can't answer either.
So other than the genitalia and the breast, what is the only other body part that routinely swells during sex? Nope, the clit is considered the genitalia.
You failed on the last class.
Can I phone a friend?
John Wayne.
Jimmy, no. Jimmy said the ears, but no.
It's close, but nope, not the ears, not the lips, not the tongue, not the butthole. The butthole would be considered genitalia, I would think.
I would too.
The pupils get hard. Hot rod.
The brain.
Which brain, Jimmy? The one here or the one down there? Which one? Because y'all men most commonly use the brain down there. Just say. The pupils.
Somebody's got to guess it. There's only so many body parts.
I don't know it. I don't know why you was thinking I knew it.
Crazy.
You were on the panel with us last night when I asked the question. The toes.
Cereal the other night.
No, it's above the belly button. My eyes felt pretty wide. Oh. Hands, no. Okay, it's above the neck. How about that?
Shoulders, knees, and toes.
Oh, I know
No,
what.
it's besides genitalia and breast.
Boy, don't feel bad. Boy, don't feel bad. When Bachelor first asked this question, that was my first answer too. The breast, the boobies.
There you go,
got
ladies.
it.
There you go. That's it. The nose.
I was gonna say the nose because it flares out.
Yep.
I was like this all fucking night on Mugsy's stream.
Okay. An American gangster was alleged to have such a huge penis, it is now being housed at the Smithsonian Institute. Name that gangster.
Look at coffee.
What they do?
Yeah, I know the nose.
I guess so, boy.
I need to read. Okay. An American gangster was alleged to have such a huge penis. Who just said that? There you go. That's right, Lori. John Dillinger. His penis is at the Smithsonian Institute, if anybody wants to go see it.
I'll pass on that.
Damn,
Okay.
that's pretty huge.
When it comes to picking a casual sex partner who places the most important on looks, is it males or females? So when it comes to picking a casual sex partner, who places the most importance on looks, males or females? This should be an easy one. Al Capone.
Lisa, if you can hear me, no, I don't. It said Bashful does.
Oh, I have control. Okay.
Yeah.
Dar says
That's right,
female.
darn. Females. Females place the most importance on looks when it comes to casual sex partners. Maybe not necessarily who they marry, but casual sex partners. Okay.
Okay, now it's
Yeah,
to
men
me.
don't give a fuck. That ain't no joke. Okay, Fahrenheit 451 was originally a series in what men's magazine? The novel Fahrenheit 451 was originally a series in what men's magazine?
GQ. I'm just kidding. I don't even know.
Because
need to
you
stop
don't even
answering.
read the damn stories in the magazines. You just looked at the pictures.
Dar said Hustler.
No. Lori got it again. Playboy.
I
Yeah,
should have figured.
Playboy. Okay, let's see what we got left. According to legend, what famous female ruler supposedly died while having sex with a horse? Was
Huh?
it A?
What the fuck?
Yes,
This is not.
this actually happened.
This is not the. Okay, hold on. Just go ahead and answer.
Okay. I'm not going to give you the A and B. I'm going to let y'all try to answer it. And if you don't answer it, then I'll give you the A and B. So, according to legends, what famous female ruler died while having sex with a horse? Oh, was it Queen Anne? Come again?
I know there was a guy just several years back called Mr.
Stories
Hands,
are the best.
and he died from letting a horse screw him.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Bestiality stories are the best. What the fuck? Who is acting? What are we?
No, you did not hear that wrong. All right. So, was it A, Cleopatra, B, Catherine the Great of Russia, or C, the Queen of Sheba?
Pros.
Yes, Hot Rod. It was Catherine the Great.
From Russia, right?
Yeah, from Russia.
I figured it's a Russian thing.
Them damn Russians.
All right.
Not saying
Well,
that.
you should know this one. In 1998, Alabama created a law banning the sale of what? But let the chat try to answer first. In 1998, Alabama created a law banning the sale of what?
Two Live Crew. I'm just.
Nope, not sex.
Marijuana.
Nope. It's a sexual question. Most knuckles, they should.
Abracadabra.
Moose knuckles? The fuck?
Yeah, moose knuckles are very ugly. I'm getting cold in here.
Joe said
I would
dildos.
think you the choice.
Yeah, dildos, sex toys.
You
So,
in this state, you are not allowed to have a store to sell.
Right. You
You
cannot
can
sell
have
it.
online stores and have like the parties from those online stores, but you're only allowed to sell to the same sex. Or you're considered to be doing a prostitution.
Yeah, and they said that the Constitution does not. How did they say it?
Oh, we still have them. They still get
the
away with it
Constitution
now.
does not grant sexual privacy or something like that is what I don't know. It didn't make any sense the way they said it.
We got them back. We have them back now, but for like 10 years, they didn't have any.
So how many flavors have you had in that tub already?
Right now I just have vinegar, bubble bath, and body oil. That's all I got in here.
Y'all hear that? That's that special bath water from Bashful.
I
Where
don't
after she adds more flavors, we're bottling it and selling it.
I have.
$59.95 a bottle.
I'm shocked you haven't asked this one yet.
What?
Well,
You ask.
which you've asked one close to it, but you hadn't asked this one.
Okay, ask it.
Okay, which queen created the first vibrator?
Oh.
Oh, I didn't find that one. That's a good one.
And then I'll tell you what it is if you get it, and once they get it.
All right.
Queen Elizabeth.
So, which queen created the first vibrator? Or vibrator or dildo?
Vibrator.
Vibrator.
All right, I'm gonna stop answering. People get mad at me.
Nobody's getting mad at you.
I know.
Queen Latifah.
No,
Wow.
this goes way back.
Wow.
Freddie Mercury. Oh my goodness. While you're doing that, I'm going to make sure that I'm pronouncing this next question right.
Queen.
Or crazy.
Queen.
Water my fucking laptop.
Repeat the question.
Which queen created the first vibrator?
Man, that's a shitload of queens. Queen licks a lot. I don't know.
Queen Elizabeth.
That's what I said earlier.
No.
That's what they're saying, chat. I have no idea.
It's okay. Well, it is the same one. It's Cleopatra.
It's Cleopatra.
Let's take
But-
Cleopatra.
Okay, now since now with the time frame, can anybody guess
Queen-
what she
Queen
used?
Nefertiti. I can't spell it. I can't say
Yes.
the name. Cleopatra is not a queen. Queen Nefertiti.
Cleopatra wasn't well, she's not technically a queen, but yes, it was Cleopatra. But can anybody figure out what she made it out of?
Clay?
Sand.
It's a vibrator. So think of
Oh.
vibration.
Metal.
Glass.
Y'all will never. I know you'll never guess this, but it's an awesome sentence. Actually, pretty awesome that she thought of it.
Hold on. What did she
Star
make it
got
out of?
Bees.
Angry bees in a jar.
What the fuck?
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Well, I was half
Damn.
right. I said glass, you know.
They were pretty
Yes.
kiki back then.
She
Go
was.
fetch me some angry bees. Therefore, I should
was.
put it in a jar and shove it in my.
I'll hold it up to my
The
vagina.
things that she would do, yeah, she was like really out there.
Corn stalk?
Yeah,
what
she
the fuck
was.
kind of. Corn stalks don't vibrate.
Okay, what is a sexagenarian?
A sexagenarian?
A sexagenarian.
Obviously, it's somebody who only eats vagina or dick, depending on whether you're male or female.
Oh no, I'm freezing.
Or that it's
Well, get out of the tub.
I will as soon as I finish these questions, and I am getting out because I'm cold.
Oh, I got the answer.
A sexagenarian. All right, Muggsy, what's the answer?
They use
What's a sexagenarian?
vegetables during sex.
Nope.
A sexagenarian is a OBGYN. I'm just kidding.
What is a
oh,
sexagenarian? Like
I didn't go to sex education. I'm sorry.
I didn't either.
Nope.
I didn't have sex education.
It's a person, actually, or it's a. Let me say, it's a category of people.
Run some hot water, girl. Like
I will in just a second because that is cold.
a librarian for sex with a question mark.
They don't have sex like a vegetarian. Hey, that's a pretty good answer.
That's what I kind of said, except I said
No, it's actually
A person.
people who are between the ages of 60 to 69 are called sexitarians.
That's what Dar just put it. An old person who knows all about sex.
There you go.
And Jimmy said he's going to take a cold shower.
What? Oh my god. Next one. How fast does sperm swim?
Oh, I know. I'm gonna wait though. I'm gonna wait. I want to see how many people can answer that one.
How fast do sperm swim?
Right. How fast do sperm swim?
I know the question. I know the answer.
And while they're doing that, I'm going to mute myself and warm my water because I'm fucking cold.
Since you know the answer, Mark, since she's muting herself and all, you'll have to tell them if they're right or not.
Okay. Depends on how much.
I'm guessing he does bonus
No, Jimmy.
horses races.
It
Quick to
depends
get
on
to
how
the
much. Jimmy is kind of right about that. They do get a little slower the more pie you smoke.
Sperm
Depends on what kind of drugs you're on.
fucking fast. No.
Hot Rod said mine swim at the speed of light.
Just let me know when y'all give up. Just let me know. I see.
– 500 miles per hour.
I don't think anybody knows.
500 miles an hour. Damn, that's a fast freaking sperm.
I remember hearing about it in a sex education video, but I never bothered to listen.
Yeah, because that's something you don't have to worry about.
Okay. I believe it's.
What is it? Check off.
All right, what's your answer, Mark?
It's like a 1/8 per hour. 1/8 per hour.
Yeah, an eighth of an inch per hour.
There you go. An eighth of an inch per hour.
Damn, that's slow.
It is slow, right? I always thought it would go fast, but no.
No wonder it takes 9 months.
Okay. Sicophiliacs get sexually aroused from what? Sicophiliacs get sexually aroused from what?
I've heard of them, but I can't remember what.
I forgot the question. What was it?
Sicophiliacs get sexually aroused from what?
Touching the butthole.
No.
I was just throwing bullshit out there.
I mean, it has the word sit in it, so you would think that, but no.
Kay's looking it up. Hello, reflecting off glasses.
I'm playing a game. I'm mostly listening because I don't know the answers.
Get him, Kay. Get him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, y'all. You all can put some guesses in there. Sicophiliacs.
Sicophiliacs?
Mm-hmm.
Affiliate.
SITOPHILLIAC.
Cat thing
Come on,
is-
y'all. Y'all gotta really play. Come on. Y'all gotta really answer this.
I just got a
I
couple.
told you. What?
Huh?
I'm blank.
What do you have a screwdriver for, Mark?
I'm
All right.
gonna shoot something.
Or basically, give me a guess.
You want to screw yourself?
Something that people get sexually aroused from.
Kissing.
Masturbating?
No. All right, yours was. Kay, give me a guess.
I don't know.
Just say something.
Vomiting on their partner.
Okay, nope, that's not it.
That sounds gross, though. Sounds like a sycophiliac.
Mark,
Touching. Shit.
nope, not massages, doing laundry, reading, nope.
I looked it up because I figured somebody else would get it, but I
What
would
is
think I would have thought somebody would have got it. Well, I didn't look up the actual term. I looked up the prefix to it.
All right, Dar, did you hear the question? Sit-aphiliacs get sexually aroused from what?
Sit-aphiliacs get sexually aroused.
Feet.
What?
Nope, not feet.
Hands.
Starts with an F.
Fingers.
Not fingers.
Starts with
Phalange.
an F? Hold on, it starts with an S?
It starts
Yeah.
with an F.
Fruit.
Oh,
A four-letter word that starts with an F.
Foreskin.
fucking.
More than four letters there. It's silliness.
It's a four-letter word that starts with an F.
Is it a foot?
Farts. That's a four-letter word, but
No,
feet, no.
no.
A singular foot?
No.
Well, damn.
You've got the letters the closest, okay?
Yeah.
Face.
Oh, really? Is it fruit? Wait, that's not 4 letters.
Yeah, it is.
It could be part of that.
Fruit. It could be fruit. I mean, that could be part of it. Fruit could be involved.
Food? Food.
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 Ding, 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 ding.
Foot and food
Oh.
and talking about fruit and you saying it's close. I was like, oh damn, has to be food then.
All right.
Muggy, the girls in chat. They're forced
Oh,
to.
are they those the kind of
Lisa.
people that
There
like
she is.
sit there and make their
Headline.
gorge on food before they like, you know, have fun?
What'd you say, Kay? Sorry.
I said, are those the people who sit there and make their partners just like eat before they decide to have a little fun?
It's not exactly, but kinda.
Right. In Washington, D.C., what is the only legal position for having sex?
What is the legal position?
Yeah.
Only
In
legal
Washington,
position.
D.C., what is the only legal position for having sex? Listen to
I
me.
can tell you the only the legal position for having sex in Oregon.
In Oregon. Doggy style command. Missionary. There you go, Jimmy.
I was about to say
Yeah.
missionary.
Yeah,
Missionary.
you know, they actually have police over here that break into your house when they suspect you're not doing missionary.
Oh,
You're under arrest
I
for
know
doing
they do not.
Hey, does standing up mean for? Hey, does that? Yeah, okay. Hey, okay.
That's like a, you know,
Continue.
when I was reading the book when my ex was going into the military, the things that they told you that was disrespectful to women and you could get charged for, like sexual wise, I'm like, really? How the hell would y'all know?
They look it up.
Intercrural is when a man puts his penis where?
Then toast it.
Toaster.
Hell,
Said it. We both said it.
yeah.
Sure.
Intercrural is when a man puts his penis where?
We both said that.
In the fish
The
tank.
toaster.
Corona.
I was thinking of coals, and the first thing that come to my mind was a toaster.
It might be. Is
In
it
the
enough
ear?
piranha?
No, not in the ear.
And it's not in a fish tank of piranhas, right?
Nope, not in the butthole. Not in the belly
Oh.
button. Hello, awesome.
Hey, awesome epic.
Okay, for the new ones that are coming in, repeat the question.
Okay. Intercoral, it's hard to say. Intercoral is when a man puts his penis where?
They said
The vacuum. No, it's on a human. It's on another human's body.
Joe said car muffler.
The armpit. The armpit.
In the mouth.
There you go, hot rod. Between the legs, between the thighs. There you go.
Up the
Up the
nose.
nose. What the?
And peanut butter.
Hey, we both said it at the same time, babe.
I know.
Muggsy and I said it. Muggsy and I said toaster at the same time.
Oh, no. So,
I said a fish tank of piranhas, and I was hoping that would be the answer.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh hell yeah! Bub did something.
Why'd you go put your dingling in a tank
Bub,
of piranha?
Sad thing is that is done enough that they actually had to name it.
Okay, Joe.
okay, coitus interruptus, or
Coitus interruptus. That's a new Harry Potter spell.
No.
Hazel, when ain't you drunk? Just say it.
Little kid.
Okay, what is coitus interruptus?
Coitus?
Coitus
Whenever you get
interruptus.
interrupted during coitus.
Harry Potter.
Like I said, it's a new Harry Potter spell.
Now, that's a good question. I want to see a motherfucker try to Google that shit and spell it correctly.
Jimmy said, "I gotta go rub one out. Be right back."
Actually, J.K. Rowling was in a meeting conference thing, and she said that it's not written in the books or the stories, but she wanted to, that it was common for the witches and wizards to have orgies.
And not a great gamer said when you step on a shag.
When you stop a shag, and he's absolutely right.
Of course you would be, gamer, you fucking smart motherfucker. Sausage and small. The
It's
sausage
like,
king
pull out.
knows.
Because it
Sausage is for the sausage king.
Yeah,
What is it?
when you pull out.
I would. Some people's pull-out game ain't strong.
Okay, this is the last question I have.
Oh my God, Hazel.
Don't worry, babe, you're not going to get pregnant. Coitus interruptus. I'm a wizard now.
Hey, Muggsy.
You do not, Hazelwood.
Muggsy, I feel sorry for you, buddy. She's got a pop plug.
All right, I am a sapiosexual, which means that I am sexually aroused by what?
Sapiosexual?
Mhm.
Sexual?
Sapiosexual.
Ooh, I think I know. Oh, God, that's right.
Creed.
Well, that's a word right there.
If I had to guess, I think it's the reason why Jimmy gotta go rub one off. But, that would just be my guess.
No, I think I might know.
Interrupted while giving a blowjob. What?
Awesome Epic said soap.
Oh,
Jo-
that's pretty good. But I actually don't like soap. Soap freaks me out.
Hey, I'm gonna be in chat. I just go smoke a cigarette.
Star Wars, The Wind. No.
trees, smells.
No,
Okay.
no.
Repeat the question. Since
Okay. I am a sapiosexual, which means I'm sexually aroused by what?
Can I say?
Sure.
syrup.
Trees.
No. Why am I
No.
sexually aroused by trees, Kay?
Well,
she's saying it's something she is.
Water.
No, I really am. This is my thing.
Water.
Water. No.
Bathtubs.
No, a person had. Yeah. This is about a human being makes me sexually aroused. Coffee. No, not coffee.
B. Just kidding.
Breast.
Their teeth.
Nope.
They're
Hygiene.
mine.
They're mine. Yeah, she was.
Is it your hygiene?
No,
By the way,
Hairline.
for everybody that was saying trees, that's a dandrophiliac.
it's your an intelligent. Or I'm attracted to an intelligent person.
Joe
So a
said
person
big guys.
with intelligence
Well, I thought
makes me
since you
sexually
said
aroused.
Hey, Ray.
it was trees.
Hello, Ray. Yeah.
Hello, Ray.
Everybody who said trees, that is dandrophilia.
All right, twin. You got any sex trivia since we run out of baffles?
Yeah. And I'm gonna turn my camera.
Honestly, my brain is on a different level tonight. It's so hard. I can't even think of any of half of that shit that I should have already known.
She said it was hard.
That's the only part she heard.
Do you have any sex trivia left, Mark?
Yeah, hold on. Let me go look one up real quick.
Is your
Alright.
phone broke, Mark?
My phone?
Yeah, it looks like there's two lines going up it like it's broke.
Hey, actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a few minutes because I'm gonna rinse the hair mask I got on. So it's gonna take me a little bit to come back, but I'll be back in just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Jimmy, I'm gonna send you a link since we're done with the trivia for the most part.
No, not this phone. This phone's not broken. This one is not broken. It's just, it doesn't.
It just may be the way that I'm looking at it. You can jump down just fine, little girl. Just because you don't have the room you want. Come on. I've still got so much to do. If we last past like sorry, if we last past like 3:30, I'm gonna have to get off by then because I've got to be up early. I've got to finish this house, and my mom's coming tomorrow. So
Oh yes. Look at it.
Oh.
Look at it.
Everybody's mind can relax for a moment.
Look at it.
It's a kitty.
I
It's a
see that
kitty.
baby.
It's a baby kitty.
Be careful, daughter, or have a good night. Whatever.
Good night, Dawn.
Oh, good itchy spots. I've got an itchy spot. I've got an itchy spot.
I saw another kitten too a minute ago.
Okay.
A striped one.
Huh?
Didn't you have a striped kitten on you a minute ago?
Oh yeah. I keep trying to move them so I don't squish them because
See
they
you
get
later, Dawn. Please
here.
come back. Jimmy, I sent you a link. I sent links out to people. If I send the links out, they're more than welcome to join.
Are you host now, or is it still me?
No, I took it back. Thanks for reminding me because I keep forgetting.
I just wanted to make sure because I don't.
Aww.
Yeah. He's a
So
cutie.
cute.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but I don't want no more kitty cats. No more for me. Which those
I
aren't
know.
yours, so.
So while we're looking at more sex trivia, how was everybody's day?
What percentage of women prefer shoe shopping to sex?
100.
What percentage of women prefer shoe shopping to sex?
Ones who've never had orgasms. I don't care what the percentage is. I'm just saying.
I love my shoes too, but ain't nothing more important than dick. I don't care what my shoes get. Mm-mm.
Let me know what they say in chat.
Okay.
You don't say nothing yet.
I'm sorry, Ray.
Sorry, Ray. But what percentage of women prefer buying shoes than having sex? It's not this one. And it's not that one either. I don't know if twin hear me. Wait, she's this way to me.
Yeah.
It's not that one either. Mm-mm.
You're that way. I'm that way from you.
Mhm.
Twins that way. Muggsy's that way. Hey,
See,
coffee's right here.
What? I'm here.
Bashful
On my-
prefers buying shoes than having sex, so that's Bashful and K.
What percentage of women prefer shoe shopping to sex?
well, I mean, you have to remember what Bashful's dealt with for so long. I would too if I was her.
Are they
That's
even
what-
guessing?
No. Bashful's also gotten laid. I haven't. Almost 2 years. God, 2 years! They're talking to Joe's talking about something else. Can we get back focused on the trivia?
Let me say it one more time, and if no one answers it, I'll answer it. What percentage of women prefer shoe shopping to sex?
25.
Nope.
Well, if they're not going to answer in chat, I'll give it a guess. I'm going to say, because it's random, I don't know why I think it's this high, but I'm going to say about 57%.
Nope.
I'm
Is
going to
it-
say about 65.
Nope. Lower.
So 35.
37%.
Oh, it's close.
Yeah, K was close.
Yeah, K was the closest one.
I nailed it. I nailed it right in the shoe. Ha ha ha. I win.
I just assumed it'd be higher than I thought, because usually that's the way it goes.
On average, how many calories are in a single ejaculation?
K, don't answer because you know it. Give the chat. You already looked this up, K, so it's not fair. Wait.
Give them a chance, and then you can answer.
Hello.
Hello,
Hey,
Jimmy.
Good to see y'all.
Good to see you too. You want me to repeat the question for you?
Yes, please repeat it one more time.
All right, Jimmy. On average, how many calories are in a single ejaculation?
2,000.
No. Way off, bro.
Not a great gamer says 100 calories.
Way off.
At that, Bashful says 1,000.
Way off on that one.
Way off. Way off. Up or
Way
down?
Up or down? Yeah, give him a hint. Bashful says 50.
Way off.
It's up for Bashful, down, up from 50, down from
Down from
1,000.
50.
Down? No. Yeah, really?
Down from 50, yes.
Oh, it's only five then.
Yes, 5 to 7 calories. I mean, yeah. Yeah, calories. 5 to 7 calories. Ain't that some shit?
That's
He's burning
sad.
5 to 7 calories ejaculation. But you burn 2,000 calories having
Oh,
sex. And yet,
I thought you were saying what was in it, not.
no, on average, how many calories are in a single ejaculation?
Oh, in.
That's worded wrong.
Yeah.
The calories are in the consuming, not in the distributing.
I don't know. It's just like,
Well, maybe they think more women swallow than what really do. Yeah,
That's the way I'm looking at it.
Welcome back, Muggsy.
Well, good.
Come back.
the word pornography, right? Yeah. What the, yeah.
Pornography.
Pornography. Pornography. What I said.
Well, it can
The
be
word
said both
pornography
ways.
is from the Greek word meaning what?
Horny.
Oh, I know. I think.
Man sex.
The word pornographic is the Greek word meaning what? Well, from the Greek word. Yeah, fucking. I'm going to reread it. The word pornographic is from the Greek word meaning what?
No, not Star Wars gamer.
Everything is Star Wars for him.
Do I look pale? Really? Rough day, I guess.
Me too, Jimmy.
Bashful got me a little weak in the knees right now. I'll tell you that.
Jimmy, you's a tall fella.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. It took that little video of me being like 4 feet taller than the counter for you to figure that out.
No, this is usually the position we see you in,
Right.
Jimmy. Right here. Right here. We hear you say you're tall, but damn, you tall.
All right.
Thanks
Does
for
anybody
watching
know?
my videos.
You're welcome.
That's why you never see my face in most of my videos, because I got to get too goddamn low to do it.
Mm,
That's why you got to put the camera back.
Yeah, but then you can't see what I'm doing. You either see what I'm doing or see my face.
I don't want to see what your hands are doing.
Ah.
All right.
they don't.
All right.
They don't know.
The answer is the writings of prostitutes. Prostitution.
The riding of a prostitute?
Writing of
Prohibition?
No, it's Prostitutes.
Yeah, prostitutes. Is it?
Yeah. The writings of prostitutes.
Oh, okay. The writing of
I thought
prostitute.
you meant the
Yeah.
word. What the word?
I was about to say. I couldn't tell if you were saying writings or writings.
The writings. Sorry.
That's fine. I got it the last time you said it.
Well, it could be both the writing and the writing.
It could be.
Very true.
Welcome back, Bashful.
Hello, hello.
Right. I show up, you turn the camera off.
Yeah. For a minute.
Aw.
All right, here you go, Jimmy. What percentage of people like dirty talk during sex?
Dirty
What
talk during sex?
What percentage of people like dirty talk during sex?
Yeah, you went robotic, but it's what percentage of people like dirty talk during sex?
See?
I'm
Yeah.
saying most, so we'll go with 80%.
Lower.
And y'all can't hear me now, huh?
No, it can
No, we can hear you.
All right.
Lower.
Really? 80's too high. Well,
Yes.
we'll go with 40 then.
A little higher.
What, are you going to make me guess it?
Yeah, we've
That's
all had
why
that
I
question, so it's yours to answer.
You know?
That's why I gave A's and B's with that question mark.
Right.
Okay. All right. A, 41%. B, 53%. C, 58%. D, 60.
I'll go with 58. 58.
There you go.
Yep.
Ding, 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 ding.
Winner.
What do we have for him, Johnny?
Absolutely fucking nothing.
But I always win.
Hey, Lisa,
Yes.
since when is your name Jimmy?
Huh?
Or wait, what do we have for? Wait, what did you?
Huh? Pay attention. Look at the camera. Focus. I've been
I
Jimmy
got a headache.
forever.
You're playing that damn game. That's
I know
what's
you
going
are,
on.
Rod.
Oh,
No, I
What?
had a headache earlier too.
What creature
I think it's from.
has a sex organ 20 times the length of its body?
Oh,
20
John
times
Wayne.
of its
Oh my God. When all else fails, go to the Duke.
I don't remember
creature-
exactly.
Has a
the
sex
blue
organ.
whale is what
Nope.
Hot Rod said.
Nope.
I'm thinking it has to be something small.
It's an insect.
It's an insect. I can't remember which one, but it's an insect.
Is it a mosquito?
A what?
A mosquito.
No.
No.
wait.
A mosquito? No.
Am I allowed? Am I allowed to?
You're
Yeah.
allowed to answer yes.
A frog.
Is it the rhino beetle thing?
No.
Is it a dung beetle? A dung beetle.
A dung beetle? No.
Nope, not a dung beetle, Ray.
Let me repeat it. What question? What creature has a sex organ 20 times the length of its body?
An ant.
A hornet.
Nope.
I don't know. Give us a clue.
A gnat.
It's in the sea.
It's in the sea.
Caterpillar?
It's in the sea.
It's in the sea.
I know what
Oh,
it
it's
is
in
now.
the
It's not an insect. I remember what it is. It's a I can't now. I can't like it's
It starts with the B.
A bee?
It's
A
in
bat?
the sea and it starts with a B.
Oh,
can't pronounce it all of a sudden.
hold on. Oh wait, is it a type of clam?
No.
Is
Not a clam.
I'll give you an easy
it a
clue.
barnacle?
Yeah.
See, I couldn't pronounce it
A
right
barnacle?
Yeah, it's a barnacle.
because they can't move, so they have to.
I was gonna give out the clue. What does SpongeBob always say when he's mad? Oh, barnacle.
Mm.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that. Who watches SpongeBob?
Me,
Oh, sorry.
me, I got kids.
You got kids, but
I watch SpongeBob.
oh, okay.
Okay.
But I have no excuses.
Figure at least I can get some of my clothes folded since I'm not doing anything else. I've got so much to get done before 6 o'clock tomorrow.
6 a.m.?
6 p.m.
Well,
But though I've got to rearrange my cabinets because my father-in-law has got them where I can't put nothing in them. And I've got to scrub down my bathroom because of these damn dogs. I'm just
Damn dog.
do but like 10-15 minutes at a time while standing. So
SpongeBob got the Simpson effect.
I hope you can stay for a while, Doc.
welcome back, Dar.
Welcome back.
So how was everybody's day? What did everybody do?
oh, I had a hell of a fucking day today.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was supposed to do this, supposed to do that, and didn't do this, didn't do that, because a buddy of mine came home from North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yep, spent the day with him and his wife. Fucking shattered. I don't even know what I'm doing still up.
Mm. I walked all the way across town and taken my daughter to an open house.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
How'd your job interview go?
I got the job. It's good.
Got the job?
I start
Yep.
Monday.
Cool. Good for
Mhm.
you.
Thank you.
Good for you. Fucking happy.
Me too. I just wish I could have got the job sooner.
Whatever. You got it now.
Yeah, but I just recently found out I have to pay for my daughter's transportation for the bus to pick her up, and I have to get the money up before Tuesday, next Tuesday.
What?
I have to pay for my daughter's transportation. I have to pay $40 a month for the bus to pick her up, and I have to pay that $40 before next Tuesday. Thank you, Dar.
You
I
have to
still
pay
got
that $40 before next Tuesday?
yeah, and I still gotta get my daughter school clothes because the sperm donor didn't keep his end of the deal as usual.
This is not a sex question.
So, but besides that, everything's good. I got the job.
Yeah, you
I
got the
start
job.
Monday. I got a reliable babysitter.
There you go.
I can walk to work. It's gonna suck in the winter with all the snow, but you do what you gotta do.
Okay, let me see if anybody will answer this one. This is not a sex question, but this is a weird question. What would the Barbie doll's measurements be if she was life size?
A toothpick.
Oh, she'd be stacked.
Should be a 36C 2334.
Yeah.
Damn, Bashel, you really put on to this shit.
No, huh?
How long have you hated Barbie?
Dude.
Shit.
You were twice close on two sets of numbers.
Was she a 38C then?
Up one.
Up one?
Yeah, 39.
A 39? Well, that's an odd number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never do odd.
This woman
I
is
never think of
39.
odd numbers.
Well, she's an odd
39.
girl.
21, 33.
But the bitch got no ass. How does that work?
Yeah, that
She
ain't
got,
right.
she ain't got no hips, no ass. She barely got titties. Like, come on.
She's a toothpick.
You know what they go off for that, right? The woman that made herself the human Barbie. I guarantee you that's what they're going off.
No, that's a measurement that's been out a long time, but I don't think that one's right. Because I
And
know when I first read that she was a 36C for sure.
I
Trisha
don't know.
Paytas is a more common idea for a Barbie doll for me. I mean, that's what she's trying to look like. It's the same.
Yeah, she's a little bit too curvy for Barbie's measurements.
Well, I'm saying that's how Barbie should be. That's what most
Right,
women
that's the
look like.
Exactly.
average woman or female.
But the thing, they're making it odd numbers. That's what I don't get.
Yeah, because most women, I don't know.
You
Like
have to
the
go
ghetto
to
Barbie doll. Like the ghetto Barbie doll.
When you buy a bra, you do not. I don't ever see a 39.
you have to go to a specialty place to
Right.
get something like that.
Listen, it's like the ghetto Barbie doll that they put out as a joke. I ain't never seen no ghetto woman in the hood with all them kids that fucking skinny.
Right.
No. No.
What did
Unless you're possessed by a
Go ahead.
demon.
Lizzie Borden, Napoleon, and Titan have in common?
Lizzie Borden, Napoleon, and Titan.
Big egos?
Is it a sex question or not?
No, I ran out of sex. I can't find no
Okay.
more sex questions.
I would say-
they killed their parents.
No.
No.
I would say they're all insane.
I would say they were all innocent.
They're all innocent. Ooh.
They're all redheads.
There's a hot take, Kay.
And Ray said, I saw an X-rated video to shop X video. She needs to work on her breast. Ray.
That's the problem, Ray, is that she's had too much work on her breast, and now she's got too
Yeah.
much scar.
And if you want to see it live, just join her Patreon. And only it costs you a little over $1,000, and you get a live section.
Right?
What is a state stag's testicle called?
A what?
Oh, wait.
What is a stag's testicle called?
A stack.
Rocky Mountain Oyster?
I saw that one.
Is that right?
What?
Rocky Mountain Oysters?
Rocky Mountain oysters.
No.
Well, I mean, when you're cooking them, I guess that's basically what they're called, but
Yeah.
in technical
I don't know.
terms, they call them something different. And I can't remember what it was, but I did see
What
that.
is a stag's testicle called?
Muggsy said my package. What is it? Muggsy, listen to me. Listen. Tell Hazel she has to fucking share you, okay? You've been live streaming with her for the last 2 nights. Your sisters need you now. She's got to share. Okay?
Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. The round table, you need to go through the sisters first. I had to go through them. Muggsy you have to go through them now. Hazel,
Yeah.
Hazel.
just be sober when you do it.
Excuse me, and if I make twins husbands share, that asshole, then you got to share too, Hazel. Okay? Continue. Spit it off.
Believe
Yeah,
me.
you just can't kidnap Muggsy and be okay with it.
Yeah, he doesn't
okay,
like to share. My husband don't like to share at all, but he said he like because he was like, "Well, I'm gonna cook tonight for us again." I said, "Nope, I've already got plans." He's like, "I gotta share." I said, "Yep."
Okay, let me repeat the question. What is a stag's testicle called?
A slug.
Testicles.
That's a ducket.
A duck.
A ducket?
A ducket.
DOUCET.
I mean,
Thank you, Jimmy, by the way. I
That's-
just got it. It just came through my phone. You're
It's what I could do.
the best.
Get you halfway there, anyways.
So, a ducket.
Yeah, ducket. Gorilla has how long of an erect organ?
What?
Oh, fuck kind of question is that?
A gorilla?
A gorilla has how long of an erect organ?
So basically, they're asking how
Too
long
long.
a gorilla's penis is, right?
Yeah.
When it's
About
erect.
6 inches.
How much?
long is an erect gorilla's penis?
Yeah. How long is a
I'm gonna
gorilla's
say
penis?
6 inches.
6 inches.
I'm gonna say a
I don't think
gorilla.
it's very long. I
4 inches.
don't believe it's very
No.
long.
Lower.
12.
2.
2 inches. Jimmy got it.
2
I was
inches.
gonna say,
I was gonna say
Less than 2 inches.
Damn.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say 3 because you often see them
I knew they were small. I just didn't
playing
know
with
how small.
themselves, and it's not very long. Don't
Okay,
ask me.
guys.
I was
Okay,
trying
guys.
to give the guy credit.
Guess my ex was part gorilla.
All right. This question's to all the men in chat and the guys up on panel. I already know this. So, anyways, what percentage of men claim to shave their pubic hair regularly?
Claim to shave or actually?
Down with any balls.
Claim to shave their pubic hair regularly.
I don't know.
47%.
No,
Mosey says
way
46.
Yeah, it's low. It's probably like 20.
lower than that.
It is? Wow, right. Well, we'll go with 5.
10%?
Yes.
10% of them say they shave.
Yep. What? Yep. The 10%.
Well, the rest of that's the 10% of pussies. So
All right, I have a question. I have a sex question.
That's a 10%. That 10% that like to get head.
All right, hold on. I have a sex question.
Okay, sex question.
It says, how much does the vagina grow when a woman is aroused?
How much does it grow?
What? Repeat it.
Wow.
Slower.
Like 5%.
Repeat the question slower.
she said, how much does a vagina grow when aroused?
it doesn't. It shrinks.
No, it gets puffy. It gets puffy.
2.
Is that why some girls need a fluffer?
Yeah. Does anybody know in chat?
No.
Does anybody know on panel?
20%.
I was gonna say about like 10 to 15%.
It says it expands to twice its normal size.
Wow,
Really?
wow.
Twice. 2.
No wonder it feels like a hot dog down a hallway.
That was like the Holland.
That's why it smells, Jimmy, because it gets all puffy. That's why it's
I
higher, because it gets all puffy.
I've got one. What animal is also known for prostitution?
What animal is known for prostitution?
Monkeys.
It's in the it's part of the monkey family, but which one?
An ape?
Orangutan.
A lemur?
No.
An ape?
I think Bashful just said it. Say it again, Bashful.
Chimpanzee.
Yep.
Yeah, I've read that before.
What the fuck?
They will but it's the husbands because they mate for life. The husbands will send the wives out and prostitute them out to get food.
Right.
I have a sex question.
When can I get some?
Yeah, that too. It says, the question is, can a hymen really tell you if someone is a virgin?
No.
No.
That's my answer is no.
I'm gonna let the chat answer. The chat answer.
These fish are flat. Paper fish.
Crickets. We're getting crickets from the chat.
Yeah, we are. And yes, the answer is no. It says, nope, not at all. Hymens are different shapes and sizes for starters, and they can be torn by fingers, tampons, gynecology exams, or even exercises.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Y'all ready for this?
The simplest thing is riding your bike.
What
Yeah.
is? What is
Sorry,
that? Okay.
Bird sound. Oh, that's all I know.
Sex
What
question.
is?
Sex
what is-
question.
Yes.
Where's the most sensitive spot on a man's body?
Most sensitive spot on a man's body.
On a man's body.
Underneath his balls.
Close.
Oh, wait, isn't that spot underneath the balls called the taint?
That's what I just said, the tank. But he said that's close.
Yeah.
Close but no cigar.
Our technical term, the scrotum.
Tip of the head, the tip of the penis.
Now, the
The
buttocks.
ball. The
Oh,
buttocks.
right.
Well, that would be.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
what-
butthole.
Makes
The
sense.
butthole is the most sensitive spot on a man's body.
But I would think that would be just about for pretty much everybody.
I don't know about women.
I don't think so. I think a woman's clit is more sensitive than their butt because it has more nerve endings.
Right.
You may be right. I was just thinking. You're probably right. I was thinking of.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself so I can.
But underneath
that-
the balls is pretty sensitive.
Yeah.
What is the most common sexual complaint of females over the age of 50?
Dry rub.
Okay. Anybody else? Hold on.
Low stamina.
No.
What? Who knows?
Vaginal dryness.
Yeah. Dar said, "Yeah, don't know they all cry no matter what I do, but or not." Oh shit.
That's what Jimmy said. Dry rub. So that's
Yeah. That's what I was like. I was trying to see if anybody else would answer.
yeah. That's
I have a question. It says, what percentage of men worldwide are circumcised?
A circumcised?
What percent?
Worldwide?
Oh.
Worldwide.
that's probably a very low
50%.
percentage.
10? I mean, not 10.
It's actually less. It's probably like 40%.
No, I say maybe 15%. That's gonna be my guess, like 15%.
35%.
A little lower.
Really?
20.
You said 35% is the answer?
No, I said a little lower than 35.
Oh.
A little.
20.
31.
10?
I'm gonna say 20. 20%.
A little higher, okay.
Give it up. Just give it up.
It's a 30. It's 30%.
Ah,
I was close. What animal has the penis shaped like the letter S? What the fuck?
Kermit the Frog.
No.
Um,
What animal has a penis shaped like the letter S?
An elephant.
Exactly.
ooh.
Well, I know a pig has a
I've never
corkscrew.
seen an elephant's penis before. God,
Huh?
that
It's yeah.
It makes you
It's
wonder how they get it
complicated.
in when it's all curly and stuff.
it's like a snake.
Yeah, of course.
It's curly. It's all you need to
And
know.
it makes you wonder if they're sitting there spinning, trying to get it in.
It's all about getting his fat ass to the hole.
Oh God.
Lord.
Okay, I have a question.
Ran
It
out.
said, I have a question. It says, how does blood flow to the penis change during an erection?
How does blood flow to the penis change during an erection?
Oh.
That's too technical.
Yeah, I was about like that's like
This is one we should all really know.
we should,
All
but
we know is it works.
Fresh, because I don't get enough blood to run two heads, okay?
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna take my leave here and I'll be right back.
Okay.
So it increases then, right? It increases.
yeah,
It
blood flow.
says, how does blood flow to the penis change during an erection?
So
It
it,
increases.
Yeah,
All right, so it says the arteries to the penis open wider and the veins away from it contracts, leading to a buildup of blood. The heart pumps faster, so more blood than usual flows to the penis.
so more blood flows too, but no, it doesn't flow back out.
right.
Is what it's saying.
No wonder we lose a lot of blood. No wonder after we're like, fuck.
That's what they mean by let the love flow.
Okay, so
At least
here's
we're not like
another question. What is, I can't say this word, so somebody's gonna have to help me. What is ANORGASMIA?
Put
Put it in
Yeah.
chat so I
that-
can read
put that in
it.
the chat.
Yeah, I
so we
don't do
can
good with
translate
like
it.
spelling out that way. I'll have to see the word.
All right, hold please.
Hold, please.
Hold
I
please.
love how she says
Hold,
that.
please.
Long, for fuck's sake.
Do 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 do
Do
do.
do 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 do. There's the question in the chat. Spell it again. I put it in chat, but
An orgasm.
An orgasmia, maybe?
An orgasma. That's the opposite of orgasm.
called blue ball.
Yeah. It's when you're really going at it, but you don't get off,
Hang
and
on.
then it hurts an hour later.
Anorgasmia.
I don't
no
know.
Googling, cheater.
I was just doing it for pronunciation's sake. I'm not gonna answer. Anorgasmia. Anorgasmia.
I didn't even see that shit.
All right, I'm cheating.
All right, so I'm gonna answer since everybody's cheating.
I'm
It's an ability to reach an orgasm.
Oh, it means you can get off.
You can't get off.
Well, that's what I
Inability.
No, it
said.
says persistent inability to achieve an orgasm
That's what I said. The
by
opposite of having an orgasm.
right.
Not having one.
Yeah, he did say
Fuck.
that.
Sorry, I was paying attention. I was trying to copy and paste.
Copy paste. I was telling it right. Just couldn't say it right.
It says despise responding to sexual
Right. When you don't get there, exactly.
Yeah.
Just
You
raise
can't
it.
go.
I'm glad I don't have it.
But it's like it's the constant inability. It's actually like a medical thing.
Yeah.
Hot said can't have an orgasm.
Yeah. Pretty much can't have an orgasm.
That's blue balls. That's that.
I've been there. You fuck, and fuck some more, and never get off.
And take breaks because you're too tired. Start
Like, fuck,
again.
I gotta breathe. And
That's
it's
me.
still fucking rock solid. Yeah, back for
Happens a
more.
lot when guys they drink.
No, that was that cocaine.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah.
yeah. I used to have
Solid as a
custard
rock, but ain't
that,
going nowhere.
and it
Hey,
would
but
drive me
still, if
insane.
you enjoy the shit too much, I mean, you're just enjoying it, and you're just sitting there.
Yeah, shagged her rotten and was beat for 3 days.
Mm.
She never came back either.
LOL, Mark.
I got to do something. I'll be right back.
Hey, that's what happened when I took some what was it? Albuterol? Fuck.
Yeah. Are you talking about Adderall?
Adderall, yeah.
Yeah, I can say albuterol's for
for
breathing.
hours. My friend was like, "I'll help you sleep." Yeah, okay.
That's only for people with ADD or ADHD. It's speed, by the way.
I was fucking for like hours. I was like, "Fuck, is this ever gonna end?"
That's what
why
I
think
was stuck
it's so
to for a
horrible
long
to give
time.
that to kids. Like you give it to a child to speed them up to the point that their body goes into like survival mode and shuts down, so they can.
I don't ever want that shit again.
I used to take that shit like candy.
Mm.
I
don't want
would
that shit ever again.
take that, and then when I wanted to go to sleep, I would take Xanax and smoke weed.
But
I was
go to sleep.
young then.
I'm bailing.
Good night, Jimmy.
Night, Jimmy.
Love y'all.
Love you too. Thank you for joining the sex trivia.
Oh, it was my pleasure. I'll sleep well, dreaming about you in the bathtub.
Love
Love ya.
you too. Bye, Jimmy.
Bye.
Now and laters. A phone. A what? A phone call over. Okay, phone call over. Yeah, I was up at like fucking 3 o'clock in the morning cleaning up my brother's house. He woke up. What are you doing? I can't sleep. You said it would help me sleep.
I'm not watching the stream anymore. I'm gonna listen to what's on your end.
I think they can hear you now. I got myself unmuted. You can say hi.
Hello, Hazel.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Hi,
Hazel.
We can hear you.
Hello, Hazel.
Hi.
Hazel, how many fingers am I holding up?
Your middle finger.
No.
No.
How many
I'm
fingers?
I'm not watching.
Why aren't you watching?
She's not watching because she's on the phone with me.
Yeah.
My neighbor's watching, and you're holding up
Well,
5 fingers.
Well, I was holding up 4 fingers and a thumb.
Your neighbor's watching? Oh, no.
All right, so I put Ken's link in the chat. I want to go over there and rate him back.
All right.
Oh, is he still on? Okay, hold
Oh,
on.
no.
All right, I said I was
I'm
joking.
gonna rate Ken.
I would go over, but I don't want my phone to die, so I'll just stay on the phone with Lexi and Cedar.
All right, well,
White?
So we're gonna do hashtag roundtable rate in case everybody didn't know.
Sounds
And,
man.
and when everybody's ready, just let me know. I can't see chat, so at the
I'm
moment.
ready there. I have it typed in, just ready to push go.
No, I'm trying to wait for the numbers to go up. That's usually when I know people are there.
I just got two freaking chills.
All right, so I'm gonna go now because it jumped. So there's obviously people there. Raiders, don't forget when you leave to smash the like button.
Yes.
Is Twin leaving?
Yeah, right. And I've done other ones in the past, but I screwed up. I let the chat go, and we started having fun and all that in the past.
Because we're just gonna rate
Now
Ken.
we're getting a roundtable read. Hey, you guys. Thank you, Lisa. Love you so much. Thank you,
Where's the
Mark. Thank you, Hot Rod. Thank you, Twin. We're just trying to watch you, Twin. We want to get you involved in another. We want to get you involved in another. What does a hot rod mean to you? I seriously want to freaking do another stream like that. Oh, sister. Or Twitter. What's up?
Make sure y'all throw the thumbs down.
That's just
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Yep. Love you guys. Love all of you.
Help support
And if anybody hasn't subbed to Lisa's channel, right there's a link. My Nightbot just popped it up. Go ahead.
Is Nancy back in the hospital?
I don't know.
Man,
looks like-
Kind of looks that way, didn't it?
Mhm.
I don't think so. I don't think they have Christmas lights hanging on the wall in the hospital.
She's wearing a gown though.
Turner.
Hope she's not in the hospital. God, pray for me. I don't want to get in the hospital. I feel so bad for her. She was hurting so bad today, like yesterday.
Dang it.
Dang it.
Trying to get this to work.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
it kind
I'm
of
back.
look.
I unfortunately lost the lamp of both me, but I'm back.
We're back from outer space. Don't turn around now.
Dang it.
Bye, Only Ray.
I mean, the way that it looks like
Bye, Ray. Hi, Dave Larson.
Dave Larson. Hello,
Hey.
What up, Dave? Dave's not here.
Hey, Bashful and Lisa.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you ladies doing?
We're good.
We're wonderful.
I still haven't recovered yet from your 24-hour live stream challenge.
Well, thank you for being a trooper and sticking it out with us. We haven't really recovered from it yet, neither. But thank you.
We haven't fully recovered ourselves yet.
Yeah, it took me a little while to recover from that one.
We still can't get this shit downloaded. So hey.
Did you say you don't know how to do it, Kay?
We
No,
should have.
can't.
What we should have done was cut it into 8 hours, like done like an 8 hour, and then did another 8 hour.
That's what I was thinking, seeing
that
when
why-
I was doing it, but
We haven't seen it up on your posts yet, Lisa?
Right. It's because YouTube don't do 24-hour streams, and we did the whole 24-hour stream on Zoom. I had to figure out a way to get it off YouTube and get it edited in half.
Yeah.
You know, now that I think about it, what should have been done was recorded it through this, because you like at the bottom on the computer it says you can record. That way it would have been, on your computer.
My boss is really pushing out that PayPal, isn't it?
I gotta do it again too.
You could cut the stream into like 6-hour segments.
No, all I gotta do, like I talked to Green Bay Wacky, all I gotta do is cut it to like 18 and then the rest. And then YouTube will allow it.
yeah, but if
Yeah.
you could figure out how to do it in like 8 or 6 hours increments, we might get more views on it because people will be more likely to like
To
watch.
watch it. Yep. Sure.
So
So
that's
I'm
what I
wait.
was
That's
thinking.
it.
I'm wait. I'm wait. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. I start my job Monday. Kids start school. I ain't got it. That's why we did it now. And Bashford's got things coming up. We can't do another 24-hour stream.
Not
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
and I've got the surgery next month.
Yeah, so not for a while. We can't do another 24-hour stream for a while.
No, because I get back from my doctor's appointment, I gotta go get me a couple jobs anyways.
We should do a 10-hour stream. Said no one ever.
A 10-hour stream. I mean, good.
So yeah, so I'm waiting for View This to pop up. Talk about like help.
What if we cut everybody into 2-hour segments? Like we split 2 people up in the group, like me and Lizzie, and then you, Bashful, and then Mark and Redneck.
Because there has to be at least one member of the roundtable up here for the 24-hour stream. It can't be. There has to be at least one member of the roundtable, and
Right.
a bunch of us can't do it right now.
That's what I'm saying. I know I'm not a member. That's what I'm saying. Why don't me and Muggsy do it, and then you and Bashful, and then is Ken a member of the roundtable?
Is Ken?
No.
Yeah, he is.
No,
he's
Ken.
part of the
Ken's not a member of the roundtable. Ken is the Rednecks. He's the brother channel of the roundtable.
Yeah,
He's with the Rednecks, and the roundtable, the roundtable.
right. We're
Well, you know what? Thank God for Ken, because if he never shouted you guys out, I wouldn't be here with you guys today.
oh, that's cool.
I love you. I love you guys.
Aw,
Thank you.
thank you.
Mm.
Did we lose Joe in chat?
Well, I think he had a call.
I thought
Something
I saw
happened.
that he had a fire or something. He had to go take care of.
You're a fart.
Huh?
Is it fire, Bashful, or fart?
Fire. He had to go take
Fire.
Fireman.
fire. Yeah, he's a volunteer fireman.
Oh my God.
So, Bashful,
Yes.
a while back we were talking about doing topics on like the survivors of crimes or whatever.
Yeah.
I wanted to do the one about whatever. Just so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
There
you
wasn't- there
I've already
wasn't-
started my research on it. I've got some like stories about different people that survived.
I do too. There's a woman in the I believe it was in the 80s. Her name was Tracy Truman, She was a victim of domestic violence, and back then, domestic violence wasn't handled like it is now.
Right.
And she went to her local law enforcement, and they did nothing to help her. Nothing. There was a Lifetime movie about her and everything.
No, actually, I need to jump for my.
She her husband almost killed her in front of their child in the driveway of her sister's house.
Yeah,
And
I'll be back.
okay, and she survived. She made it through it. So I wanted to do a story on her as well.
Yep, that's a good one.
What are you eating, Muncie?
And I found a couple stories about like women who were, and not like the ones that we've heard just recently. Like these are older stories about women who were like kidnapped and kept for long periods of time.
Right.
And then I found a story about domestic violence too, that this poor lady went through hell, and she definitely got. I'm not gonna give everything away, but she definitely got her revenge.
Right.
I mean, she got away from him, but not only did she do that, she got revenge on that motherfucker.
Right. There's another domestic story. I don't remember the name, so I remember the name. I saw it on HBO. So I have to look up the documentary. It was a mother and son, and she lived through years and years and years of domestic violence, her and her son. And eventually she wound up killing him. And it was to the point where it was either she kill him or he was going to kill her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's another story I want to do.
Yeah, it's kind of sad the way like the domestic violence was treated back in.
Right. They charged her with murder and everything. And I believe her case was one of the first ones that was, because how did you live through that all them years? Why did you take it? Why didn't you just leave? The common questions.
Right.
And I think her case was one of the very first that they used Stockholm syndrome with.
Yeah.
To prove that, she was with it for so long that it was just a norm.
Yeah. Patty Hearst was the one of the first kind of like kidnapping victims that really brought the Stockholm syndrome to like light for people, for them to realize that is a thing that that can happen to people. Patty Hearst's story is a very interesting story.
Yeah, it is. It is very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, one that I want to do, and a lot of people do not consider it a survivor story because, well, she did kill her mother, but I think that's the only way she felt she could get out was the Gypsy Rose.
See, and
I just watched her yesterday, and I don't know. I just watched that documentary on was it Netflix I watched it on, or was it the Roku? I get why you say that, twin, but
her entire life was her mom had Munchausen by proxy and was making her sick. And
I get that, all that, but I also think that she planned that out on her boyfriend. Like she, a sound mind and body person. I'm trying to word this way. A sound mind and body person. When she went into great detail with her boyfriend playing her mother's death.
Okay, so when I watched that story, this is the way I looked at it. If you was to take a dog and you was to torture this dog, repeatedly torture this dog for years.
Really?
And that dog turned and killed you. Is it that dog's fault for doing that? Because there's no way that girl was of sound mind. There's just the kind of torture that woman put her through. There's no way that she thought rationally about life, period, because she just didn't have the exposure to normal life or normal people. Like,
I don't think she understood the consequences of it is my issue. I think that's the reason why I think it's a good topic, because there's a lot of different opinions about it.
Right. Yeah. I think it'll be a good one because, like, Lisa has a different opinion, and it'd be interesting to hear people in chat's opinions about it.
And I just think that, like, I don't know. I just think that if it was just her wanting her mother dead because of the torture and stuff that she put her through, I don't think the boyfriend would have been involved. Right? You know, she could have did it herself.
I think the boyfriend talked her into it, to be honest.
No, I when I watched that documentary yesterday, I saw the email between the two of them. She was just as a part of convincing him to do it.
Yeah, that's true too. I don't know. I think it's just there's a lot. That's why I say
I also think
topic.
I also think that there's this halo put on her father's head, and that halo should be knocked down.
No
Because
shit.
if you knew your daughter was going through this, and you realized your daughter was going through this, why the fuck didn't you step in?
Even though he didn't know, like
He did know, though. He did know.
Or he says he believes she was sick. If he believed she was that sick, then why was he an absent father? Why did he not step up and be a part of her diagnosing?
No,
Because
in the documentary I watched yesterday, he started putting two and two together because he called her for her 18th birthday. And she was like, "Oh, don't tell her she's 18. She doesn't know she's 18. She's confused. She doesn't understand."
You're very
At
right about that.
At that very moment, he knew that was a lie. He knew his daughter didn't have a lot of the things, or he didn't think his daughter had a lot of things that the mother said that she had. So if you didn't think that, and you thought there was a chance your child was being abused, be a father, step the fuck up and find out what the fuck's going on. I'm going to ask questions about my child. I'm going to make sure I'm there, making sure she's getting the best treatment, because the long list of illnesses that they said she had, there were some serious illnesses.
And a lot of them would, like, the correspondence would, like, she would have illnesses that you can't be diagnosed two of them at the same time. It's one or the other.
And not just that, the mother had her on so many different medications that the medications combined would make it look like she has symptoms of one of the things on the list. That's why it was so easy for her to be diagnosed.
I agree with the whole thing with the father. The father was like, he sits there and plays, oh, poor pitiful me, but I'm sorry if you really cared that much. And he knew, I do remember in the documentary, he said he knew that the mother had Munchausen. So if he knew that, then why would he leave his daughter with her? Because that can turn into by proxy very easily.
Yeah, it's true.
That's why I say it's a very, it has been a hot topic in the past. It's kind of died down, but.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to, because the thing about watching the documentaries and the movies and things like that about stories like that, like they pick a side, they pick a way to take the documentary, and they leave out some parts. So I am kind of curious as to, like, what kind of legal actions maybe he had tried in the past to take, if he had tried anything like that, and it just wasn't something they talked about in the documentary. I'm curious about that stuff. And because here's the thing that gets me about the situation is you have pharmacists.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Watching this girl take all this medication and all these different things, and the pharmacists aren't alerting to anything. You have all these doctors that are seeing this child and nobody's alerting to anything. It's like there's so many professionals that let this kid down, and it went on for so long. It's not like it was just, a couple years. This went on for a long time. And I know she switched doctors around a lot and stuff like that, but that in itself should have been a red flag. And doctors and nurses they're mandated reporters. They should have had to report that she was doctors flopping, and that they had concerns that maybe this child wasn't as sick as what this lady was saying, or this lady was making this child sick, and nobody did that.
Especially the
Nobody did that.
pharmacist. Pharmacies get more of, all the medications and stuff, and they were just filling them like that. Like,
Well, in
insurance
the
companies.
pharmacy's defense, she could have went to one pharmacy and then went clear across town to the other pharmacy for another doctor, and then for the other doctor go to that side of town because that's what pill poppers do. They
Yeah,
don't
well,
keep all their drugs in one pharmacy.
I
They
gotta
go
think about the time
to
frame.
Yeah,
there's two
'cause
towns
now you can't
over.
do that. But yeah, back then it was easy to do that.
Right. You can go 2 towns over and then 3 towns up and then right next door to this pharmacy, and nobody communicated. There wasn't that big database where they
Right,
all came together. Red flag, red flag. It wasn't like that back then. You
right,
know what I mean?
right. But I know, like, when my mother has gotten medication and the pharmacist, knows that this medication is going to react with this medication, he alerts her to that fact and says, hey, wait a minute, you need to discuss this with your doctor again, because you don't need to be taking these two, like, especially with her blood pressure medicine, that this has happened more than once. You don't need to be taking this with your blood pressure medicine, or you can't take this much. It's just like they prescribed her iron, and they had her on such an extremely high dose because her anemia was so bad. Like, the pharmacist was flipping out about it, and he was like, no, you can't do that, that's way too much, because
Yep.
that's what they do. They look at that stuff all day long, and they know what medications react. So it just, I don't know, but you're right, she could have easily been flip-flopping around from pharmacy to pharmacy back then.
And then with the doctors, they don't. And back then too, because I know it was like in the 80s and the 90s. I had well, it was my grandmother. For pain medication, she was going to like 3 different doctors to get more than what she needed.
Oh
My
yeah,
godmother did that too. And that wasn't just in the 80s. My godmother had the gastric bypass surgery in '08, and she was addicted to the pain pills, and she was doing it then too, going to this one and then this one and then this one, and they going to different doctors and they were prescribing her the pain pills, and she was going to like 4 or 5 different pharmacies to get them.
Because it hadn't been but in the last like 10 years that they really have started making sure that everybody checks in with everybody else and
It's
doing
because
it the
of
right
the
way.
only reason why they did that is because of the opiate epidemic. That's the only reason.
But it's easier if you don't have insurance. They still can get away with it a lot of the
yeah,
time.
definitely. If you don't have insurance and you're just paying straight cash, yeah.
Yep.
But they're supposed to. They're supposed to see your driver's license and take your numbers down and put your name and stuff into a database to stop that. But there are companies out there that will go into like a strip mall and rent out a small office space and list themselves as a medical biller, and they will literally bill the federal government. They will get somebody's name who's on like disability, Social Security, whatever, that has medical insurance through the government, and they were billing the government for men having hysterectomies. They were billing the government for like men and women getting their legs amputated or whatever, just procedures that never happened, that these people never had happen.
My dad's cancer doctor did that. That's why I swear to God I want to sue this man so bad. There's an article. I have to send you the article. When my dad, after my dad passed away, the insurance company sent this big folder of everything that happened to him the whole time he was being treated.
Right.
And before when I first got to New York, before my dad died, my mom said, "Oh, 2 days before you got here, they gave him one of his chemo treatments." And that was odd to me because the man couldn't talk. He was gurgling. You know what I mean? Like he was rattling. He couldn't talk. So why are you giving him the chemo treatment now when me and my uncle was asking you to give it to him weeks prior to this?
Yep.
So I found that strange. And then
there's a lot of doctors that have been busted in the United States.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the article about my dad's cancer doctor. So then I'm looking through all this and I had a bunch of questions. And so my mom had no answers for me because she wasn't paying attention. That's part of me, my mom's problem. So then I went to my aunt and uncle because my uncle was there all the time, and me and my uncle was looking over this, and he was like, I never seen him give this to your dad or this to your dad, and I got no answers, and they won't return my phone calls. I come back to South Dakota, so 3 or 4 months after I come back here, boom, there's the article in the paper that the insurance company found out he was fraudulating funds from them and from patients. Not just him, but his whole office. The doctors all in his office was doing it.
Yeah, there's a lot of fraud against the government, and because they deal with so many people and so many, so much money goes in and out of the system that it's not checked the way it should be. And it's just crazy because these people would literally stay in this office building for like a month, and then they would shut down shop and they would be gone, and they would move up to a different place and start up a business in a different name and start doing the same thing, and they were like billions of dollars is getting ripped off of the federal government. And it's insane that there's not a better way to track that kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's
Hello,
money that
Wendy.
could be helping people that that really need it, but the government's getting ripped off. Like people charging the government, $300 for a fucking hammer, and like just $10,000 for a fucking toilet. Just crazy amounts of money, and there's no check and balance there to like stop this shit.
My dad, when he was taking his chemo, they would give him Tylenol before he started his chemo. Because my dad would get really bad headaches. So my dad looked at his bill one day. He said it's $300 fucking dollars for 2 fucking Tylenols.
Oh, the hospitals do that, and
yeah. So my dad started bringing his own Tylenol. He said, "Mr. Holger, would you like Tylenol?" He said, "Hell no, not for $300 or 2 Tylenols. I'm on my own damn bottles." He said, $5.99 Walgreens across the street.
Well, the reason that they do that, the reason that they charge people that kind of money is for the people that go to the hospital without insurance, and the hospital gets stuck with their bills. So in order to offset that, they charge people extra that have insurance. That's the reason that hospital visits are so expensive, is because they have to offset the cost of the people that come to the hospital that don't have insurance
and never pay.
And never pay.
And I just have to say something, Hazel. If you think that hitting on you was bad, you ain't seen none yet, darling. Nothing. Nothing. Just saying. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad that the way the insurance companies get charged by hospitals and stuff, but then it's bad the way that your insurance companies screw people that pay their insurance. It's a bad system all the way around. Like you can literally go to one lab and have blood work done and pay, and I'm just going to throw out random numbers. I don't know the exact numbers, but you could pay $300 to have this lab test done. But this other lab down the street may only charge you $150 to do that test. But we don't know those things because they don't have to disclose those things before we get the procedures done.
Mm-hmm.
When I worked at the convenience store, we were only allowed to make 38% off our beer. So we could only, what we paid for our beer, we could only jack the price up 38%. If we jacked it up 50%, it was against the law. We could not do that.
But hospitals can go as much as 200%.
Exactly. And why? Why are they allowed to do that? Why is there not some other way to make them accountable for that? Now,
listen, I just have to say this, and I don't want to get into the political aspect of this, but everyone got mad at Obama for this, but that's what Obama was trying to stop. Just say, continue.
I think hospitals are bad. Medivac start at $36,000.
I know. I took one hospital ride, and I'm in debt for the rest of my fucking life, and I only went 2 blocks. What the fuck?
Right. Yeah, it's ridiculous the way that they're allowed to charge for things. But then again, I mean,
but it's also because they have to see you. They can't turn you away.
Right. Right. And doctors
you know how much Air Life costs?
Huh? Go ahead.
You know how much Air Life costs?
Oh, I don't even.
Air life costs almost 15,000.
Right. Doctors charge so much because these people pay out the fucking ass for their damn insurance, and that's the reality. They pay a disgusting amount, and not only that, for their education. When they come out of medical school, they're in debt out their fucking asses, and then they got to turn around and pay these huge premiums for their medical malpractice insurance. So it's like they don't really have a choice but to charge people out the ass because they've got these big, huge bills sitting on top of their head as soon as they start being doctors. And that's the reason a lot of people now are refusing to go to school to be doctors. And if they do go to school to be doctors, they're going to school to be plastic surgeons or, things like that. They're not going to be like general doctors or general surgeons anymore.
Like the ER doctors and or like the surgeons, what is the type of surgeon I'm thinking of? Like they're general surgeons, but they're for emergencies. I can't think of it, but they don't get paid that much.
Not considering what they have to pay out. That's just
so they have to love their job, and
right.
A lot of them don't want to do it because they want to get the big paying jobs. And you're right, like being like having a huge specialty is where it's at.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely where. And then like insurance companies, they're not so bad now, but insurance companies used to be like, you couldn't go see a specialist until you saw your doctor first. Well, why am I paying this doctor to refer me to a specialist? Why can't I just go to the specialist
and then
cut out the middle person,
And then you have to pay a premium for specialty, which is like $500 a month.
Right.
Just to be able to see any that's before you can go see the doctor, just paying the insurance company.
Insurance is just, it's ridiculous. I know that when...
Hold on 1 second. Joe, that's not necessarily true. Not your family. I'm going to explain to you why. When my father died, he left behind a lot of medical debt. My mother stressed herself out so bad thinking she was going to have to pay that because she was his wife, and she started paying it until people came to her and was like, when they call, all you do is tell them he is deceased. They want proof, you show them their death certificate. Once you do that, you are no longer responsible for your husband's debt. My mother did that, and guess what? She doesn't have to pay no more of my dad's medical bills.
Well, if your mother had a different income, she would. If she had the money to pay it without him being there, she would still be liable for it. Technically, right now, if something happens to Gerald, I could be still sued for Gerald's school debt. I could still be sued for Gerald's hospital bills that he incurred while we were married, because we were married at the time. Because of my income level, they would never come after me because I don't have the money to. But if I had the money in the bank to pay it, they could come after me and force me to pay those things. But it's just,
they don't want to with lower income. It's not worth it for them.
It's not worth it to take me to court. It's not worth their time and effort to try to get the money out of me because I don't have the income to pay them. But if I had the money, they would definitely do that.
Well, this is great. This the asshole I'm divorcing. I'm never gonna get rid of him. This man inquires dead up the ass.
Yeah, that's what, when we went to court and the judge said that he had to pay half of my medical debt, he also turned around and told me, I can say this. I can tell him that I could say he has to pay all your medical debt. But that does not necessarily stop the creditors from coming after you.
That's true.
Even though it was court ordered that he does that. Now, I could take him to court and get him for contempt of court for not following through with what the judge said. But that would just be another fucking court date for us. So it is it is what it is. He's never going to pay my medical debt, and if I'm going to get out of medical debt, I'm going to be the one to pay it. So that is what it is. But technically, he is supposed to pay half my medical debt.
I hate to do this, but it's going on 3:30, and I've got to get my sleep. Y'all know how I am about my sleep.
4 o'clock here too.
I've got to get off here because if
Dog?
I don't get a few hours of sleep, I will be worthless tomorrow.
Dog?
Or today, I should say.
Thank you for coming up with this.
Yeah. I was gonna end this anyway because I had a long day.
Thank you, Wendy.
Yeah.
It's a Chewini.
It's your week.
Now y'all see my Chewini.
She's so cute. Y'all will get to see, well, if we don't live stream while they're here, you may not get to see him.
Well,
But everybody else on the round table will get to see him.
Bashful can't live stream for a while.
I won't be able to live stream until next Monday or something because I'm
Right.
gonna.
So if we're gonna live stream, it's gotta be.
It's better for me to after Wednesday because I don't want her to be here and me take away from time with her. But everybody on the round table will get to see my four-legged siblings in the next couple of days.
All right.
Good night, everybody. We'll figure it out.
Everybody.
I gotta do my work schedule too. See how that goes. So we'll figure it all out.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.